Baseball Australia Chief Executive Cam Vale says the Canberra Cavalry fielding non-compliant teams would be a serious matter, but he is equally concerned about claims some states are warehousing players. Cavalry boss Don McMichael told Fairfax Media they would be one injury away from being unable to field a legal team in the upcoming Australian Baseball League season because of a lack of Australian talent in the act. ABL rules state every team needs to have at least 5 Aussies on the diamond, along with meeting quotas in the overall roster. But the Cavalry were struggling to find talent willing and able to play in the ABL. They were also struggling to get players to relocate from interstate for the 3-month season. Baseball Australia head of high performance Glenn Williams met with McMichael recently to discuss the situation, but a solution was reached. Vale said any non-compliant team will be playing for points in the ABL. The seriousness of not having a compliant team as far as Australian players and imports is just something I don't believe should ever occur, he said. It would be a freak incident that there will be enough Australian players to fill a squad. While Vale said fielding a non-compliant team was a serious issue, he was also concerned by claims some ABL teams were warehousing Australian players. It's the practice of signing more players than you need simply to stop them from going to other clubs. That would be of equal concern for me to be addressing as the CEO of a sport, that if a team is struggling to find Australian players and other teams are not playing them because they have too many, Vale said. That's equally a scenario that I would need to deal with and look at. Vale said the Cavalry should bolster their roster with players from the Baseball Canberra competition. He said they would continue to work with the Cavalry to ensure they had enough local talent. Vale said they were on the right path, highlighted by the 3 ACT players in the Australian under-18 team, Brodie Cooper-Vasilakis, Mitch Edwards and Jake Green. There is enough players even within the Canberra system that could play, Vale said. The challenge is depth and whether that's throwing young guys in that might be a little bit ahead of their time, or a club ball players that are in theory not quite at that standard. That is always going to be a preferable option to a team saying they don't have enough players to field a compliant team. ABL Round 1 Thursday, Canberra Cavalry v Brisbane Bandits in Brisbane, 7:30 p.m. Game 2 Friday 7:30 p.m, Game 3 Saturday 4:30 p.m and Game 4 Saturday 7:30 p.m.